from a Dearborn Square in Kankakee, Illinois, it's the news at noon. With your hosts Caleb Benoit and Mike Fry, and the rest of the Daily Journal newsroom crew. This is the news at noon.
It is high noon on August 3, 2010, and the Tuesday edition of the Daily Journal is upon the streets. Mike Fry, we're here with Caleb Benoit. And Caleb, as we arrived at the newsroom today, some somber news as we learned Linda Fawver of Moments has passed away.
Yeah, she was the Moments resident, Mike, who sent all of those care packages to troops overseas for almost 20 years. Good story in today's paper.
Yeah, it's just a remarkable person, because I'm a firm believer your achievements in life aren't based on how big your bank account is, how big your house is, how big your car is. It's based on how many people you have helped. Yeah. And she helped thousands.
She did.
She'll be missed. I'm making a guarantee here, too. When they have a memorial service or whatever, those troops that she helped, they'll be there in force.
You're right. You can check out that story on the front page of today's paper. Mike, also on the front page today is a story about how hot it has been this summer. Mike, I didn't realize how hot it's actually been until I saw some of the numbers. Last year, there were only 4 days out of the entire year where the temperature was above 90 degrees. This year, we've had how many?
If it gets above 90 today, that'll be the 29th day this year. Unbelievable.
And one of the hottest summers of all time.
Mm-hmm. You know I like that good hot weather, Caleb.
You do.
But there has been a time or two I've thought, I wish it cooled down a little
Is that right?
Yeah, it actually has happened.
Now, Mike, this weather is good for grilling out. I heard you had a pretty good meal last night.
Favorite August meal, okay? A butterfly pork chop with a fresh local tomato sliced up, and then a nice sweet corn, some local sweet corn. That is a good meal.
You're making me hungry. Check out the story about the weather on the front page of the paper today. In the meantime, let's check in with Tyler Yonke. He has the forecast. Tyler, take it away.
Hi, this is Tyler Yonke with your AccuWeather forecast for Tuesday. Today we'll have a high of 90 and a low of 74 with several thunderstorms. Tomorrow a high of 92 and a low of 72, partly sunny with a couple of storms. And Thursday a high of 87 and a low of 62, partly sunny and humid. This has been Tyler Yonke. Let's kick it back to the guys in the newsroom.
Mike, we are back, and I'm sure you saw the Cubs lost by like 17 runs last night.
I did see that.
It was bad. But Mike, one of our colleagues was one of 4 famous people at the Cubs game last night.
Who would that be?
Colleen Loggins. She went to the Cubs game, and she was among the famous people there down close to the field.
First of all, she is famous. You News at Nooners have seen her on here on these webcasts periodically. Her column is in the paper on
Fridays.
Yep. She was there sitting just a few feet away from these dignitaries.
Okay.
Pearl Jam lead vocalist Eddie Vedder.
Okay.
John Cusack, the actor, a famed actor. He was in 8 Men Out, among other things. And then the famed NHL player Chris Chelios, former Blackhawk, a world champion with the Detroit Red Wings. So indeed, there were 4 famous people at Wrigley Field.
Mike, I bet when those 3 guys walked away from Wrigley Field, they said, "Can you believe how close we were to Colleen Loggins?"
They're probably having breakfast together this morning, talking again. Man, I can't believe Colleen was there.
I'm sure they are. Check out Colleen's column in Friday's edition of the paper. In the meantime, pick up today's edition on newsstands or subscribe by calling us at 815-937-3322. Till tomorrow, you stay classic.
We're going to talk about the Cubs here in a minute, so you talk to you.
Can you flash her picture up there when we're talking about it, too? Just maybe like do an inset like up in the corner when we're talking.
And like stars around it.
Yeah, that would be awesome.